Welcome back, welcome back. So I wake up after work, you know what I mean? Do my little thing for a little bit, chill. Fall asleep, right? Listening to a reading. And I guess I didn't, it was a long one. So, I woke up in like maybe the middle, near the end. And the Lord always wakes me up, makes me go to sleep for certain reasons, you know what I mean? I really believe that the Lord controls everything. So as I get up and I'm waking up and I'm like, you're hearing the shit and you like kind of sleepy. I keep hearing it talk about, yeah, you gotta do this and you gotta stop playing around with these niggas and Satan trying to take you off your path, you know what I mean? The Lord can make anybody anything. If you want to be on mixtapes, He can make it happen. He won't make you a star overnight. He can make it happen. And all of this rapidy rap shit, right? So I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Where a nigga literally wake up and the bitch is talking about me rapping and shit. And all like this. I think I put it out. Yeah, I put it on the community section. So, I start shuffling through some old bars. And I'm like, yo, you literally wrote your whole fucking life, nigga. I wrote my life down and I wrote my future. It's the craziest shit I ever seen in my life because, I don't know, it's just like when I read my bars now, I wrote it back then. This book is like fucking one of my oldest books. And I'm reading this shit and I'm like, yo, this is exactly what you're going through. This is exactly what sound the horns. Everything I ever fucking talk about in any of these videos, I rapped the shit already. I went through the shit already. It's crazy. I guess that's why they say write a diary and shit. Write down things that happen to you in life. So, when you go through it again, you could be like, oh shit, like I literally been through this already. I gotta have the answers if I already been through it. Once you go through something once, right? And you fuck up and you make the wrong move, you literally know what to do next time. Just do what the fucking opposite of what you sound the horns. Do the opposite of what you did last time. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm so happy I started writing all those years ago because I'm impressed with my raps. And now I remember why I started my channel on the rap level. Like I always wanted to talk about things or whatever. Talk about my preaching and all this shit. But like I said, if you don't know me, it's just a bunch of bars. But I'm sure for a fact, a couple of people now, y'all been watching for so long, you see me going through this stuff. You hear me talking about it. And it's really, it's like amazing. Because like I said, I know why I did what I did because I wanted to explain to people. I know how deep my bars are, and I know if you don't know me, if you don't know my life, then hearing my bars is just like, you know what I mean? You're gonna just think like every other rapper. That's all that's gonna happen. You're gonna think exactly what all these other, well, not really, cause you know what I mean. I use a lot of different type of things to rap about. You know what I mean. And it's all the stuff that I like, from all the cartoon shit to the Bible to street knowledge and Bible. It's everything mixed together, and I just. Like, I'm finding verses that I haven't seen in, like, years. And I'm like, holy shit.
Thank you. Next.
When the fuck did you write that? And what made you write it? Because it's like a lot of my writtens, as soon as I start rapping it, I remember exactly why I wrote it. And then other ones, I may not remember exactly why I wrote it, but like I said, it goes to my life. And it's just so crazy, like, to watch myself evolve like that from rapping. Like, it's crazy. Because even in my old shit, I was in my mind. You know what I mean? I impressed myself. My old shit is better than niggas' new shit. And it's not even to brag, I'm the man. The Lord did this shit for me. Just like the video said. The Lord won't make you a rapper. He'll do that. And that's it. Ain't nothing nobody can do about it. Now, actually making it, well, that's up to you. Because you got to do the work. You got to believe that the Lord's going to, make his shit happen. And all this time, I've been like loading up, getting ready, and I'm like, damn, bro, like, when's this shit going to happen? I don't even care about being super famous and none of that shit. I just want to do this shit, bro. Like, I really just want to do it because this year I definitely proved to myself there's many people that are like me. And if you're not like me, you're still interested in a story like this. You know what I mean? Sound the horns. So that made me always realize, like, I gotta be right about certain things because what the fuck made me do all of this shit? The Lord. I went all in for the Lord. I always, like I said, I started rapping because I talk the same shit I talk now. Back then. And nobody, you know what I mean? Once we started getting older, nobody was trying to hear that shit. Nobody want to hear that shit, Sharif. And then when I started rapping, I literally remember doing this. And once I started getting decent at rapping, I said, yo, I'm going to start rapping about my life and all these answers and all these different things. And I got to make it hard and, you know what I mean? So I had to really think about my life and life events and different shit to pull out. But I always said to myself, like, these people are going to get these scriptures, whether they like it or not. Either I'm going to talk to you about it, or I'm going to preach to you about it. If I can't preach or talk to you about it, I'm going to give you these bars, you're going to bob your fucking head, and you're still going to get this work. And you're not going to know that's what I'm doing. Unless I tell you. Straight facts. Like what I say in this one bar, I forgot. I said, first name Hethel, sitting in my Bethel, wishing this was Setel, living in this Hazel. The keys to this life is lifting up your kids well. This is what I give real. All of my skizzles, all of my love and my patience, all of the skizzles. That thug shit physique. This is what it is. To be a real man, your ego got a brizzig. Face-to-face facing. Raising up your faith and day-to-day pacing. I was like, yo, bro. The first two lines, my first name is Hethel, sitting in the Bethel. Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck that mean. You don't. It's Hebrew. Period. Period. It's Hebrew, so I know you don't know. What's Hethel mean? What's Bethel? Bet your ass don't know. But guess what? It's in the Bible. I gotta look up what those words mean again, and then I gotta study what it means so I can understand the bar again. Because I know what it kind of means on the first level. But like I said, everything I write has multiple levels to it. So that's one punchline that lost me. And I'm like, damn. That was when I started learning Hebrew. years ago. I just never spoke it and incorporated it. And the next thing I know, I started learning more and more words and wanting to do more and more like that. But as I got around certain people and I would say these bars, I could see the look on your face that you don't know what it means. How can you know what it means if you don't study the Bible? Period. You know what I'm saying? And then I studied the shit, I created the bar, and I forgot exactly what it means. So there's no fucking possible way other people, unless you already have that knowledge, when you hear the shit, you're gonna be like, oh, this nigga just really, did he really just go Hebrew on like 2 bars? Did he really just, I think that's what it was, me claiming to be the next one. I know Bethel is where Jesus came from. I know that. Bethel is a name. Like that Drake verse on the Forever beat. Last name, first name, greatest. No, some shit, first name ever. Last name, greatest. My first name, Bethel. Sitting in my Bethel. See, I'll take a nigga one line. You'll say one fucking thing, and I'm taking your shit, and I'm gonna flip it towards my life. That's why I call myself Jack Ripper. Because every artist that I ever listened to that I like their shit, I understand what the fuck they're saying. And then I go, he ain't do it right. He ain't do it like I do it. Not that he ain't do it right. Let me not disrespect the God. 6 God. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, Drake calls himself a God, right? Right? Y'all applauded him. Another one. I'm a God to you niggas. And he's fucking Jewish. He's black and white, and he literally you know, he admits it, and nobody fucking tells him he's a liar. Nobody says nothing. That's what made me like Drake. Cause I said, holy shit. I don't know if he really is real. You know what I'm saying? But I know he's Jewish. He admits it. And then he's like kind of good at rapping and acting and a whole bunch of other things. And he got some of the softest, hardest bars ever. Meaning he don't bang, bang, I shoot your face off. But when he says something, that should be hard as hell and niggas can't deny it. Now, he obviously had a ghostwriter because it was like literally put out there. Nobody gave a shit. Nobody wrote any of my bars. People steal my bars. And this is why I'd be like, yo, damn, bro, I got so much shit, bro. And I'm only getting better. I remember when I didn't want to be a rapper. And I was like, yo, I just want to ghostwrite for these niggas. These niggas don't even be realizing, like, yo, dog, there's a lot of good niggas down here. They got some bars. But I couldn't imagine ghostwriting for Drake. I had that nigga stomping on you niggas. Maybe not on the normal songs that y'all like him for, the lady songs and all that. I got a couple of those too. But when it comes to these bars like that, like Hebrew bars and shit that he be rapping about, y'all don't even know what he's saying. I'm like, yo, I got entire verses for this nigga. I get this nigga like 5 verses. Like, yo, bro, give me 100,000, nigga. Get me out of here. Give me 100,000. I give you some of the hardest bars you ever heard in your life. And I'll let you pick them. Because I'm so confident. I'm only writing new. All my old shit ain't nothing compared to my new shit. My old shit is confusing because it got intelligence and different shit in it. My new shit is on a whole nother level. Like, it really is. And it's not even, oh, I rap super better or I... No, it's just, it's more complicated. And, you know, if you don't have knowledge, then it sounds like regular shit. But if you do have knowledge of things, then you're going to be like, yo, this fucking guy, bro, anything he knows about, he fucking writes it. Anything. Doesn't matter what it is. And I thought to myself, this is why when you start your channel, you gotta do a whole lot of talking. You gotta literally show people your real life. You gotta talk about your losses, everything. You gotta go in so hard and reveal a lot of truth. See, everything I do is a plan. And the Most High makes me execute it when He feels like it. And since the fucking goof troop wanted to come against me, he said, no, we're not preaching and rapping no more. Now it's Batman time because this is perfect. Now you get to show these fucking idiots how smart you really are. And not just you're not a fucking buffoon rapper. You're not just some nigga rapping words and shit. You're not none of that. You're something else. Period. Now my valor has literally broken through the atmosphere. And I really have faith in my Father, man. I'm willing to go either way, though. I was walking around today at work thinking about how deep this shit really is and how I just, you know what I mean? Like, I'm over here fucking these niggas up at work with this truth in this camera. And I wasn't really thinking about how deep the game really go, you know what I mean? I was just so focused on these niggas, like, yo, I'm gonna bury you niggas. Leave me the fuck alone. All I wanna do is sweep the floor, bro. Sound the horns. And I wasn't realizing and thinking about how big it can get and how many people it can affect. And I always do, though. I keep saying it over and over, like, yo, dog, I'm not smashing you niggas with this camera and doing all the things I could have did to you already. And proving you niggas is assholes and all this because I know everyone's connected in this world. That's why motherfuckers get me up at it all the time. Because everyone's got connections and those connections got connections and then those people are connected to bigger people because they're friends and nephews and you know what I'm saying? And I said it in my other video, like, man, I ain't got beef with nobody. And all niggas had to do was leave me alone months ago. Because I said it over and over. If y'all don't stop, I'm going to start fucking really sounding the horns on you niggas. And I don't care about the consequences. You're trying to take my fucking livelihood. You motherfuckers took so much from me in this world, in this life. Because, you know, like all the videos, I keep proving that. Like all the scientists and everybody's proving that, you know, we were Indians and we were here. And, you know, all the slavery shit that I play for y'all that y'all don't know. Y'all think it's whips and chains. Nah, it's not just whips and chains, dog. They fucked our brains up. Period. They purposely fucked our brain up. Nobody gets this shit. The Willie Lynch letters that people hear about, oh, Willie Lynch, how to make a slave and all that. See, I learned years ago, the Willie Lynch letters are not new. You know, my father said none's new under the sun. So I investigate shit. And I found out that the Willie Lynch letters go back to old literal Rome, back to the Roman days. And they used to call it Roman slave codes. How you deal with slaves that are strong. Not just regular niggas. No, when you get hold of really real people, you have to do this to them or they will never serve. They won't. If they know who they are, they're going to remember what's in their blood. And when they remember what's in their blood, they're going to give you a problem because they're going to be like, I'm a fucking prince and you're a peasant. So that's what they had to do. They cut our hair off. Did you know that when you go bald, when you cut your hair off, that's old Roman war tactics of when I defeat my enemy, I'm going to cut your heritage off your head. Why? Because, you know, everyone had a hairstyle that represented their people or their lord or their something. And it takes a long time to grow your hair, right? So what better way to disrespect the shit out of somebody and say, fuck your crown. I'm going to take your crown off your head. And they used to make all the slaves run around with baldies. What does everybody rock right now? I need a #1 fade.
Because you're fucking slaves. Did you know that? Nah, you didn't know that. Y'all didn't know that.